Hey everyone, I have my big box of favorites. It's time for a new favorites video. It's like the third time that I am trying to film this video because it's so hot that my eyeliner decided to become a blush, which wasn't very flattering. Okay, so I have a lot of favorites this month. I've also included some of the favorites from May because I didn't do a favorites video in May simply because I had too much work for uni, and then in June I had exams, so I didn't upload many videos, so I'm just doing them both right now. First, I have to do something that I do not find very pleasant, and it's about these two. I included these in a previous video, as you probably remember, and I have to tell you that these are no longer favorites of mine simply because they just stopped working suddenly. So when I first used these, by the way, these are the Ultra Dew Mythic Olives shampoo and conditioner. And when I first started to use these, my hair was looking so good and it was so moisturized and shiny and soft, and I used this for a while and suddenly my hair was getting drier and it's come to a point where it doesn't do a thing and my hair is dry, it's straw, I even get dandruff. It's just not doing it for me anymore. First favorite that I want to talk to you about is a pair of shoes. Yes, you heard me right. So these sandals, they are so cute. I bought these at H&M and I just think they're amazing. They have like this metal thing that goes on top of your foot and it really looks like real metal, but it's like a kind of rubber. But it actually looks like metal. Look how realistic this looks. And yes, these have scuff marks because ever since I bought these, which it was half May, I've been wearing these for almost like every day. They are so flat. Look how flat these are. These are so flat and so comfortable, you have no idea. Also, I know there's like a light over there because I've closed my curtains for a bit because the sun was too bright and also it was just too hot in my room. So my next two favorites are jewelry favorites, and this is an amazing bracelet. If you checked my Instagram, you probably saw this because I put a picture on my Instagram page. But this is an amazing bracelet. I absolutely love it. First of all, it's the most amazing tint of copper. It's this nice rosy tint of copper. I am a art history and archaeology major, and so I really love like history and historical stuff and such. And this design, this filigree design, actually it reminded me of like Viking jewelry and like Celtic kind of stuff. I bought this, and the necklace that I will show you next I bought at a charming little store called I Am Jewelry and Accessories. Accessories. I love that shop. I always go there. My handbag comes from there as well. They have awesome stuff. It's so on trend. It's totally inexpensive. The next one is a beautiful necklace. I immediately love this. This is like a thin triangle black and copper necklace. And this reminds me of garlands. It's so cute and it's pretty long too. It's like so cute and it was so inexpensive. It's from I Am as well. It also looks really festive. It's something that I can wear on a lot of my clothing. Next are my beauty and makeup favorites. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is skincare products that I bought. And I already mentioned like these Montagne Jeunesse masks. and I really loved. The last one that I tried was a sauna mask, and I bought 2 more because I wanted to see what the other masks were like. And I bought like this virgin olive oil ultra deep cleansing mask, which was also their packaging. Can we just for a second appreciate their super funny packaging? Also, on the back of their packaging, not only are their ingredients 100% natural, but instead of like the scientifical names and the Latin names which no one understands unless you studied pharmacy or Latin, it says like what it is. You really know what's in these. And it also says that it's a completely cruelty-free product. It says, we're vegetarian and animals are our friends. That's why we don't bash bunnies or add bits of animal, which is awesome. I love these kinds of products. Next is one from my all-time skincare favorite, Yves Rocher. I decided to try a new D-makeup cream, and this is their Sensitive Vegetal D-makeup cream, and it's so good. It smells really good. It smells like roses, which is such a plus. It doesn't make your skin feel oily. It's like really moisturizing. I get breakouts really easily. This kind of stops those breakouts, so this kind of prevents my skin from breaking out, and that is just awesome. If you have sensitive skin, I would certainly recommend you buy this one, especially if you have dry skin, and right now in summer I would recommend this. Next one is something that I got for free at Yves Rocher when I went to buy my D-makeup cream. And it's this Monoi Eau Hydratante Parfumée de Lagon, which freely translated means hydrating water from the lagoon. And it's like this spray moisturizer for the body, and it smells like coconut. Coconut. So not cocoa. It smells like coconut nuts. I think summertime is probably the only time when I can stand the scent of coconut. But this is okay. It's like, well, it's Monoi obviously because it's Monoi flower that's inside this. And yeah, it's really hydrating. It's a little bit oily though, so don't spray on too much if you have greasy skin. But when you have like dry skin, I would certainly recommend this. I'm not sure about the price because I got this for free with my purchase, but I don't think it's that expensive. The next one is also from Yves Rocher. But it's a brush, and I was really surprised about this one because I hadn't tried the Yves Rocher brushes yet, and this is like a foundation brush. It's a little bit like diagonal cut. This is also very soft, very fluffy. I was very happily surprised about these brushes by Yves Rocher because I hadn't tried them yet. And I wanted to try one, so I did, and it was a success. Speaking about the face, I've bought these anti-shine paper-like blotting sheets by Catrice. Catrice, my all-time favorite drugstore brand. And I'm going to use one right now because I'm sweating like a pig. Sweating like a sinner in church. I love that expression, by the way. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see, but because I'm wearing quite a lot of highlighter, but yeah. They take up all the excessive oil and it will make your face appear a lot less oily, especially during the summertime when you sweat a lot and it's very hot. Then you can definitely use these. These do not damage your foundation, by the way. They do not one bit. Something that I grabbed along with these blotting sheets is this new bronzer, which is also by Catrice, and It's like this beautiful, like glowy I'm not sure if you can see, but there's a tiny bit of a glow in there, and it's this really soft powder, and it glides on, it blends out like a dream. This is their Sun Glow Matte Bronzing Power for darker skin, by the way, and this is 020 Deep Bronze. And I like this color the best because it's like a cocoa brown, it's more like a chocolatey bronzer type brown, and I love the color so much that I took this along with me. And next one is the primer potion excuse me while I read, the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion Anti-Aging. I came at a point halfway June where I was completely without eye primer, and I'm not like I have like little bits of this and little bits of that. I was completely out of eyeshadow primer, and so I rushed to the store to get some eyeshadow primer. I love this one, by the way, best eyeshadow primer ever in my opinion. But the only one they had left was the anti-aging, and I was like, I'm not that old, I don't really need anti-aging. But it turned out really great, and I really love this anti-aging thing, because even though I'm not that old, I'm still in my 20s, I do have some like pinching lines around my eyes, and of course my eye crease. The thing is, this one evens out every little thing that you have going on around your eyes. It gives you a really smooth surface to work on when you're applying your eyeshadow, although it is kind of an investment. This is a small tube, it was the only one they had left. But a big tube of eyeshadow primer by Urban Decay will cost you about 20 euros, which is an investment, but it's a very good investment. And when you apply eyeshadow, even the cheapest eyeshadow will look better when you have a really good eye primer. So it's really worth the investment in my eyes. So the next one is the NYC Big Bold Mascara. I just adore this mascara. It's dirt cheap and it's so good. It's very volumizing. It's not lengthening, but it's very volumizing, and it's very light. And I just adore this one, and I used it a lot a while ago. I completely exhausted my previous tube of this thing, and then I refrained from buying it for a while for some mysterious reason, and I've rediscovered it, and I just fell back in love. I love this. Also from the drugstore is the Rimmel Match Perfection, and this is the 100 Ivory, of course, because I'm a pale girl. And unfortunately, story of my life, this one is still a bit too dark, but I mix it in with a white kind of foundation, just a tiny little bit, because it's just a tiny little bit too dark. But yeah, this is great. It's very moisturizing, I have to say, and it really evens out the skin. It gives really nice coverage. Oh, by the way, it's got SPF 18, which is pretty good. Depending on what you do during the day, you'll maybe have to touch this up one time a day, but that's about it. I mean, that's not too bad, is it? And then next is the stuff that I ordered online. I placed an order with Kiko because I bought some Kiko cosmetics in London last year, and I just really love them, especially their eyeshadow. Their eyeshadow was great, was awesome. So then their summer collection came out, which is Miami themed, and they came out with like these really cool colored eyeliners, and these are the Miami Click Slicks. Click Slicks, it's such a cool name. And oh my gosh, I love this packaging. This is the cap, and then you push this down before you use it, and then it dispenses, yeah, it's like an ink liner. It dispenses eyeliner through the pen, and it gives a really nice line. It gives really awesome color, and it stays all day long, guaranteed. I bought the blue one and the black one, but I also would very much like the pink one, because pink eyeliner, hello. I also would very much like the turquoise one, because I would just like to see how that looks on me. And then the last two items that I want to show you are my two palettes that I ordered from Makeup Revolution. Makeup Revolution is a very inexpensive, I would even say dirt cheap makeup brand, and I heard such good things about them, so I thought, let's check that out. So I ordered two palettes, and these aren't actually the palettes, these are the boxes that they came in, but I kept these because they look so cool. This is their like flawless eyeshadow palette, and on the back you can see the colors. This is such a cute, like rose gold copper like box. It's so cute. And then the palette is the most boring thing I've ever seen. However, their eyeshadows make up for it like you've never seen. So you get this like sheet with all the names on them, and this one is my favorite color, and it's called Red Night. It's like a beautiful like coppery burgundy. It's a beautiful burgundy like shimmery red. These are so pigmented. Let me show you. I'm going to show you with this brown over here. I'm going to slightly put this on my finger. Look how pigmented that is. That's amazing. Like, let me show you. That's amazing, isn't it? The second palette that I bought from Makeup Revolution is this one. And this was by far my favorite. Why do you think? The palette is also this very boring black case, and it's all really great, but where's this? Where did this go? But the inside of the palette makes up for a lot. I mean, look at this. I'm not sure if it's coming through, but this is like a very beautiful mix of blues, purples and greens, and you even have this really awesome white eyeshadow, and here's like a matte black eyeshadow. Also, usually when you buy a black eyeshadow, it doesn't really blend that well, but that's not the case with this one. This one blends out really nicely. I do have to say that I was a little bit disappointed at the size of these eyeshadows. I'm definitely going to post some links down in the comments where you can buy this stuff in case you're interested. That was it. These were my favorites for June and also for May. And I hope to see you next time when it's not this blazing hot weather and when I'm not melting to the ground. What a world, what a world. So, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, remarks or anything else that I can do for you. there will be some tutorials coming, some eyeshadow tutorials, so keep watching my channel for those. Also give me a thumbs up, and I will definitely see you next time. Bye!